Candace Murray.
Hi, this is Candace Murray, where you come to be motivated and to walk in the light of Jesus. Are you in a place where you hit a wall and it feels like there's no way out? A place where you tried every avenue, every option, and the only thing left is to wait on God. Maybe it feels like the ground beneath you is crumbling and you're holding on to your last shred of hope, waiting for something, anything to change. What do you do when all that is left is faith and fear? When everyone around you depends on you, but your hands are tied and the path ahead seems impossible. Not only that, but you've been with the same company for years. You poured your heart into your work. You stayed late, sacrificed weekends, climbed the ranks, and built your life around this job. It's not just a paycheck. It's your security. It's your identity. And then out of nowhere, the bomb drops. Downsizing. Your position is eliminated. You just been laid off. After all the years, all the loyalty, all the hard work, they hand you your walking papers with a smile and a handshake. The devastation hits like a freight train. You feel like your entire world is crashing down. The fear is suffocating. You panic, you doubt, you question everything. How could this happen? Where do I go from here? Something shifts. Maybe it's desperation. Maybe it's that last ounce of faith that you didn't even know you had. You realize life has to keep moving forward. You can't sit in the ashes of your past forever. Even if it feels like you're walking in darkness, you have to take that first step. You have no idea it's going to work out, but you decide, I'm going to do it afraid. Devastating, terrifying, inescapable. You look at the numbers in your bank account. You feel the weight of responsibility. The bills piling up, the mouths to feed, the promises to keep. You're trying to hold it together. You're trying to make sense of the world that doesn't seem to care. You want to break down, but you can't. You can't afford to break down. And here's the thing. There is no clear answer. There's no one coming to save you. It feels like you've hit a dead end, like there's nowhere to go. Your options are slim. Maybe the only one that makes sense is take that job that feels beneath you. It's not what you wanted. It's not the paycheck you used to make. You feel like you're settling, like you're walking backwards instead of forward. But what if, just what if, this is your only way through? This is where faith gets real. You don't have a map and you're terrified of what lies ahead, but sometimes the only way out is to do it afraid, to step into the unclear path, trusting that God knows where this path is leading, even when you don't. You start that new job. It's humbling, no doubt. You're worried, embarrassed. You feel the sting of comparison. This can't be the way, can it? But something else shifts in you. Even when the fear is choking you, there's a spark of something else, hope. A quiet whisper that says, trust me. Days turn into weeks. Weeks turn into months. You keep showing up, putting in the work, even when you don't feel qualified, even when you don't feel seen. You keep going because somehow you know this is part of the journey. It feels small now, but you don't realize that God is already setting you up for something bigger than you could have ever imagined. Fast forward a year later, you're not just getting by, you're thriving. The pay is better, the position is better, and here's the kicker. You're now holding a role you never thought you'd be qualified for, a position you couldn't have dreamed of, even if it was in your wildest thoughts. That job that felt like a setback, it was the stepping stone to that breakthrough you couldn't see from the start. Can you envision this? You did it afraid. You trusted. When everything around you screamed to give up, to back down, you took that leap of faith, and now look at you. God has been working behind the scenes, multiplying what you had, elevating you in ways that only He can. What once seemed impossible is now your reality. So what are you waiting for? Don't let fear dictate your future. Your breakthrough is on the other side of fear. The only way out is through, and that means taking a step, doing it afraid, and trusting that God's plan is bigger than the situation you've seen in front of you. Keep moving forward, no matter how small the steps feel, because you do not know what He's working in the unseen. You do not know where this is going, but you do know that it's not over yet. Step out. Do it afraid. The best is yet to come. Can you envision this?